Robbie. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Man, I'm tired. I'm so tired. It's the heat. It's like in the hundreds here, and where's my water? I don't know. Who knows? Hey, Bruce. Hopefully you guys have had a good Monday. It's almost over. Thank the Lord, right? Oh. Anyway. I do have a few small hauls to do. One is a Bath and Body Works. Is it? Yes. One is about Body Works men's cologne haul, actually. What is this? We're gonna do this one with it because it's a men's body care item. So yeah, I'm like sweating my ass off. I don't need to lose any more of my ass. I already have no acetal syndrome. Okay. Let me get. Oh boy. The heat does not bring out the best in me either. I'll tell you that. I know. I need to do squats. But you want to be my personal trainer? Serwin, hey. This heat is like, it's killing me a little bit. And lack of sleep. Those two things will put you under real quick. Oh, come on. I did not throw you guys. Hold on. Hey, Sour. How are you? Moo Productions, they're awesome, aren't they? So I'm using the LA Colors Bubble Tea Shimmer. It's got the pearls in it, Serwin. See, it's darker, Bruce. But wait. Bruce is starting in on me already. Not already. Okay. So I actually found some really good socks that are like super low. Like this kind of low. That's the kind of socks I like. I don't like a whole bunch of sock on my, because I sweat. It's gross. These actually stay up on my feet. I've never had a sock like this that stayed up on my feet. These are awesome. Wait a minute. What just happened? What just happened? Okay. Hold on a minute. Is that better? Is that better? Sorry, guys. I forgot to put my, should be better. Okay. Hold on. Let me go get Candace real quick. Hold on. Elijah is like freaking out. Hold on. Hi, Candace. Allie's coming home. She's walking home. Okay, I'm back. Oh, sometimes, you guys, it's one thing after another. And hold on. It is what it is. It is what it is. And hey, Ambrose. Things are looking up. I'm doing okay. Just, dealing with teenagers. Fun stuff, right? I was such an easy teenager. I don't know. Hi, John. Hi, Jamie. Hi, guys. I'm gonna do some quick hauls, and then I'm gonna start reading. I'm running a little later today. Just give me some grace because I'm like all over the fucking place. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Like literally, I got out of bed today. I checked that off. I got out of bed today. That was enough. Oh, dang. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back. I'm here for I'm going to do this one first, I think. Who is this again? Shop Miss A. Ooh-wee. We're going to do the Shop Miss A haul. Yeah. I like how they package their stuff, actually. Like how they package it. Hold on. Look at that. How do they... I love that. That's awesome, isn't it? How do you open it, though? You gotta cut it? I didn't want to have to cut it. I would like to reuse this. It doesn't work that way, though, does it? yes. Look at that. I can reuse this. Nice. That's just so neat. Kids are a lot. They're a blessing. But you lose a lot of sleep. Look at that. It's kind of neat. Okay, so I got a few lip products, just what I need. And I got some perfumes. You guys, we're all blessed to be here. It's another day. Just remember that. Monday, Monday. When I'm tired, I get a little weird. Okay, I'm always weird. This is the Wanderlust perfume set by Shop Missy. Their stuff is very affordable. It's like Dollar Tree kind of thing, but better quality. I am tired. I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna read the sentence to you, okay? Serwin, listen. Vanilla Kiss. Pistachio Sunday. Lugs Liberty. An Aqua Nomad. Those aren't sexy at all. Why was I trying to say that like a sexy way? That's not. Okay. Scent haul. You're super sad. Listen, Serwin. Serwin, come watch my teenage daughters for a week. I'll pay you. You probably do a better job than me. Vanilla Kiss. Okay, this one is a decadent mix of musk, jasmine, rich vanilla, creamy brown sugar with a woody base for a sweet, irresistible vibe. Whoa, Serwin. Tickling? Oh, I thought it said tickling. Lust bomb. That just made it. Make sure you hit your bell notification. This is going to take a while. Hold on. Oh, yes. Fuck, that's good. And I could have sworn, I'm like, this is going to be crap because it's cheap. It's going to be like crap. Crappity crap. Hold on, let me smell this a minute. Hold on. Damn, that's good. I can't believe that. Look at this. That much, you're getting, how much is this? How much in an as per ounce? Does it say? I spilled it on my finger. Isn't it supposed to say how many ounces are on that? It does not. What? Okay. This is having me wander. Wanderlust. Pistachio Sunday is a yummy blend of creamy pistachio, warm sandalwood, and airy marshmallow for a deliciously fun, sweet vibe. Damn, that just ruined it all. Why do I have to snort? It's so embarrassing. It's like an automatic thing. Stop it. I don't snort. You didn't hear that. Damn. Okay, but it says delicious, fun, and enticing. I am the smell-o-vision. Close your eyes. Picture this. Picture this. Listen. Serwin, this might be your scent. It's playful. No, I'm not drinking. I'm completely sober. That's the problem. I haven't had like much sleep at all. Teenage daughter problems kept me up last night. Oh, damn. Serwin, I found yours. It's slightly tingling or tickling. Serwin, it's slightly tickling and it tickles thy senses. Ooh, but there's that sharp note. But it dries down into like this chocolatey, oh no. Is it chocolate or? Chocolate and pistachio, I have a hard time telling sometimes when it's like a nuttier almondy note and then chocolate. Sometimes they kind of. God, that's good. You guys. I think I found Serwin's lots. So. Pistachio Sundae. I'm going to rename it Tickling Lush. Look at that. And it's very manly. It's just a black lid on it. Look at that. So, I'm going to spray. Sir, when we have the meetup, I'm going to spray that on you. You're going to have to wear it. Okay, and then the Lugs Liberty, whatever the fuck that is. Hold on. Effortless, confident vibe. That's not me. White florals, orange blossom, citrus blend seamlessly with lavender and sensual vanilla for a sophisticated feminine vibe. That is not me. This ain't gonna be a good one because I am not sophisticated. Actually, if I spray this on me, it might make me innocent. Innocent until proven guilty. Because it kind of teeter-tatters in that, oh yeah, it does. So this is called innocent until proven guilty. Because it dries down to the guilty. Like real quick. It starts out, oh, she's so prim and proper. Nah, not after I had her in bed. That's this type of fragrance. Damn. She's like, okay, she was like super serene and calm and like I once was. And then my husband came along and it became like, when we can get it in, we're going to get it in. But I was innocent before. They're Romeo and Juliet's. Thank you for saying that. I absolutely love you, Sia. Thank you for noticing those. Those are my favorite pieces ever, besides Dumbass and Dumbass. But no, they're the Romeo and Juliet swords. That one's Montague. That one's Capulet. I should switch them because this is my side of the bed. That is good though. Risk of getting caught in a broke down elevator. Broke down elevator. Well, it wasn't broke down. Was it? I don't remember. That. Okay, so this one is Aqua Nomad, subtle and clean vibe. Listen, this is after we, even out after the shower, we still ain't gonna be clean, but subtle, and not that either. We're gonna have to rename this. A light blend of fresh citrus because we will be getting fresh. Warm sandalwood because you're gonna make me warm. Oh no, we're going there. Seductive vanilla. Notes for a subtle clean vibe. That is not no clean vibe. That is like, let's smell it first. It is called Aqua Nomad. That doesn't, what are the actual notes though? Just citrus? We're gonna see. Hopefully it's spicy. Wait a minute. This is going good. 18 and up. 18 and up. Serwin, listen. This is a... I can't. I can't. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to be serious. This is like, there was this place in Florida called Orange Blossom Groves where they actually produce Florida orange juice. Thank you, Kaki. But it's like being, remember that ice cream I was telling you about, like the fresh orange and vanilla? So they used the orange juice and they made this like orange and vanilla swirl ice cream, but it's like, feed it to me in the back room. Fresh. Oh yeah. There was a hot guy that worked there. He was like in high school when I was in like elementary school. I was like 5th grade. He was hot. I remember that. That's like going back there if I wasn't married and running into him type of. But this, I can't believe how good these are. This whole thing was like $6 or some shit. Hold on. These, I don't know. Hopefully they last. Wanderlust. That's the name of it. Wanderlust. Lust. This though, my friends, it dries down into like that. So it starts out super orange juice only. Then you're gonna show me how we're gonna make the orange juice ice cream. So that happens. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like, picture this. Picture this in your head. Like, close your eyes. Put it back in your pants. It is that good. This is fucking great. Wait. It smells like fresh orange juice. It seriously, when you first spray it, it feels like, smells, taste, like, it smells like the taste of it. It like brings back that fresh Florida orange juice. I'm serious. And then Oh my God. It's already going into the vanilla. And it's not creamsicle. It's not that. It's hold on. Creamy sickle. No. But it is that good. Like, how do you get cheap stuff this good? No, I mean it. Like, if it was shit, I would tell you. Like, this is... I can't. I can't. And then it kind of dries down to like kindergarten teacher scent a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, no. But those could stand up again. Now, I don't know about longevity on any of this. And I'm almost not one of those people that ask because, okay, we're going to spray this on there on a piece of paper because Aqua Nomad, though. Why is it called Aqua Nomad? Oh my God, you guys. I wish you could smell this. I really do. I'm going to take you on an adventure, Serwin. You and JJ and Jeff, when you come to the meetup, you're going to smell these fragrances. No, it's not going away. I'm just, damn, you guys, this one is actually my favorite, and I don't even like citrus when it comes to like a scent, like a perfume. But if that is what it brings me to, I'm like, okay, I'll wear it. This is good. It's divine. I can taste it. Like I'm salivating. Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's like, can you actually be in a bad mood and smell something and it brings you out of it? Because would I smell this the same way tomorrow as I am today? Because this shit, this is like fresh squeezed oranges and making vanilla ice, like the swirl ice cream with it. Oh my God. Or, you know, if you've ever had the orange Julius, like the OG, you know what I'm talking about. Do you remember the taste of that? But like in a scent. This is it. This is that. The original orange Julius from Dairy Queen, but more fresh. Like, I don't even think that mix was not fresh. This is like, what the fuck? I just bought like Dollar Tree basically scents, and these are on top of it. These could out. I'm gonna bring these. You know what I'm gonna do? Stand outside of Sephora. You dare me? I'll stand outside of Sephora with the cheap ones and be like, hey, what do you think about this? They won't know how much it is. Like, they'll think, oh, she's just, this is one, she probably works here or whatever. And be like, no, I got it from Miss A for like $3. No, it's not dollar store. It's Shop Miss A, which is like, basically, they have these stores in the US now, but only in like, Indiana has one in the Greenwood Mall. As we were moving, they were putting one in. How wrong. But it's like think of a Claire's in like the beauty section of Dollar Tree, but better. But more affordable. This whole set, I think, was like $6. What? No, I'm seriously gonna stand outside of Sephora and be like, you know, all them girls that only like the designer. I want to hear. I'm curious to what people will think. Damn. And I want to do it on a live so you guys will believe me. It is that good. No, but I'm serious. It is like, I know, like, I'm funny the way I say these like hauls, but I'm like literally impressed by this stuff. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna make anything from it, but I'm gonna bring them all and be like, hey, smell this one. I can't do it outside of Sephora. I'll probably get in trouble. But like in the mall or somewhere like that and be like, hey, smell this. Like, I want people in my life to know like it is that good, or I want to hear their reaction. Like, where'd you get that? Like, what? It's $6? And it'll piss some people off because they'll be like, ooh, that smells good. They'll think it's some luxury stuff, and you're like, no, that was like $2. But anyway, that, my friends, is it's still on my shirt a little bit, but I had other like 10 other scents already on my shirt. Okay, so I got some dark lipsticks too. We're gonna try those, and I got more perfumes. Let me put on my overstimulated one real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna put my overstimulated top on. Bruce is right. Ouch. I gotta find that motherfucker. Where is it? Here it is. Found it, Bruce. And it's pink. I forgot it was a pink one. Now, it shrunk a little bit in the dryer. Hold on. It shrunk a little bit, but either that or my boobs got bigger. Who knows? We don't know. Hold on. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Oh, so overstimulated. I like the angle I have it. Like the phone is like completely down like this, but so you can see my spell book. I love this shit. I love this shit so much. Okay, hold on. So, okay, we're gonna try this one first. This is, well, Glitter Star Lip Gloss, Soft Doe Foot Wand for perfectly glossed lips. How long is this going to take? Oh. I mean, watch it be better than I'm telling you. What? No flavor. Yeah. That's not bad. Okay. Anyway. I'm also behind a ring light, so the shine isn't just going to magically appear on you. Oh my god, that stuff smells so good. I can't even like go back to where I once was like with that. That is okay. So we have 4 more. Um, we got more. Serwin, this actually might be yours, Serwin. Or no, this might be JJ because he likes the darker stuff. He likes like the vampy, like more vampy stuff. Hold on. I'm Brittany, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. This is called Dark Blooms by AOA Pro, and it's sandalwood, peony, and rose. Please don't smell bad. Oh my god. That's actually... I want to know how they're selling these for so cheap and they smell this good. Because like Victoria's Secrets, how much do they charge regular? Like it's like $20 for a body mist, right? Or 19, 18 something. Same thing with Bath and Body Works. Is that all it takes cost to make this? Because this is phenomenal. That is really, really good. And it's got rose in it, but it's got the sandalwood. Sandalwood, when you put that in to like a rose, or I don't like peony or rose, but the sandalwood mixed with it is amazing. You guys, this is really good. I don't know if I can even tag these items, but I'll try to link them because Shop Miss A, I kind of figured let's do some cheaper perfumes, even cheaper than like going to TJ Maxx or Marshalls. TJ Maxx and Marshalls are still at least like 16. These are like 3. I'm being... Oh my god. That... I keep having to check to see if I still like it. This is JJ scent, the Dark Blooms. That's very vampire-ish. It's not completely dark, but it's like evening dark. I like it all the way dark, you know. And then this one is called Kiss in the Rain. And it's, what are the scent notes? Meyer, lemon, bergamot, and purple freesia. And look at the packaging, right? And these are cheaper than Five Below. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, that's a pretty, I mean, it looks cheap. It does not look expensive at all. It says Kiss in the Rain. But it's about the juice, right? Oh, it's even wrapped. And I'm telling you, not a lot of people are going to have these. Like, I'm telling you, this is the same shit that you're going to buy at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, any of those. I swear it's all made the same. To some degree, that, I'm telling you, this smells so good. It's... Okay, so That is one of the best lemons I've ever smelled. And like there's so many like designer fragrances, but that's why I really want to interview people, because I'm Lissa Shops and Lissa finds deals and stuff. So I feel like I should go on a live and like have people smell these and like see what they think. Don't even tell them what it is, and be like, what do you think of this? Because if they knew it was super cheap, they're going to be like, oh, it smells cheap, you know? Damn. You guys, this is really good. Kiss in the Rain. Now, does it... I don't understand how they're getting that name. Kiss in the Rain to me, well, Kiss in the Rain to me would be like salt air, like saltwater air, like in Florida when it rains, like hurricane season, the salty air, the sand, like that's not what I'm getting from this. I'm getting like a very sweet gourmand lemon. But it's very, very good. This is, damn. I thought there's going to be one of these that I don't like. I promise you. There's going to be one. But yeah, the bottle, it looks cheap, but like it is, they're not charging you an arm and a leg for it. And the juice is like just as good as any of the designer ones, you know? Damn, that's good. Okay. This one is Cashmere Spice. So this might be Serwin. This might be yours. Because it's spice, but it's got cashmere. So this one is pomegranate, rose, and jasmine. How's it cashmere spice? Okay, hold on. We're going to see. We're going to see. It might be Serwin. But yours needs to be like fireplace type dealio. Yours is going to have to be a fall scent. Like cold weather scent. No, I'm not drinking. Stop asking me that. You already asked that. This is how I act on a normal basis. This is me sober. Oh my God. No, Serwin, we're going to have to give you a couple cents because this is like your summer, spring scent. Because when you think cashmere, obviously you're going to think of cold weather. This is not that. There's nothing warm about this. I'm not sure why they named it that. Cashmere spice, maybe they messed up on it. But this is not... I don't know. But this is Serwin Summer. It does smell spicy. But it doesn't smell like... Cashmere is like a warm thing, automatically. This is like... You know, maybe... you know what this is? This is asking... or you offering your sweatshirt, your hoodie, walking on the beach late at night. Because as hot as it is during the day, at night that sea breeze gets cold. This is that. Because I still get a little bit of the beach vibe. Yeah. That's what that is. Sucks on the beach. Okay. Next one. is called Love So Sweet. And then she keeps it, yes. You know what? I gave an ex-boyfriend my army ring. It was like a class ring. Why did I do that? I don't know. We all do stupid shit. But this is Love So Sweet, Ylang. I cannot pronounce that. Woody and Jasmine. These are all like super floral notes, but I'm not getting that because I'm not a floral girly at all. I just, maybe I am, but it's weird because I like the smell of fresh roses, but I do not like the smell of like a perfume rose. Actually, hold on. This one smells like a men's cologne. This is spicy. This is a men's cologne. This is not. They mislabeled these. I feel like these are mislabeled. The scents are really good, but it doesn't. This is no. This is definitely when you have jasmine in a woody note in ylang ylang, that's a men's scent. That is not feminine. This is a perfect men's cologne for the summertime. Like, and you still smell very expensive. This is like that aquatic, not quite aquatic, but it's definitely leaning aquatic. But this is a men's. I would not wear this because it's too masculine, and I do like a masculine scent sometimes rubbing off on me, but this is not one of those. Usually it's like the warm in the fall, like the smoky ones that I want on me. This is definitely a men's aquatic scent. They need to relabel these, but they're so good. Yeah, like they just this smells stronger and better than any of the things, not the teakwood one, but I'm telling you, I could compare these to any of the ones on the counter. Like, if I took it out of this bottle, you would believe it was designer. And people get it in their head like, oh, it has to be in that bottle. No, bitch. It's what people aren't gonna see you holding the bottle when you spray it. You know, they're just gonna smell you and you're gonna turn them on. So, damn, they are that good. They are that fucking good. Like I'm going to wear these and try them out for the next few days and kind of get a feel for the longevity of them. You guys, these are. I'm gonna have to get the other ones. I only got a few. But I'm going to have to get them all. The bottles kind of suck. But I'm telling you, the strength, and I'm not really sure how they did that. Maybe it's just that cheap to bottle perfume, and we're getting charged so much more. You know what I mean? But these are vegan and cruelty-free. Like Shop Miss A, I'm not sure if they have a men's section, but I'm gonna have to email their PR and be like, hey, like, you guys are doing really great things. Okay, so hold on. Okay, part 2 coming up. So I'm gonna have to make a part 2 of that because that was 40 minutes. Anything like that long, I have to like split up already. So I'm gonna start a part 2 with like the lip products because This kind of stuff is fun for me because it's affordable. This is the kind of shit that makes me happy, that you don't have to go bankrupt to like have that luxury. And this is luxury. This is just as good as any fucking thing I've smelled in Victoria's Secrets, Bath and Body Works. I'm not saying the there are scents I like, scent profiles I like better, but these like can compete with some of the best, is what I'm saying. These, you do not have to spend even $17. I thought you did, but apparently I'm wrong. Damn. I gotta do a little more research, but these are like the, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Hi guys, I'm back for part 2 of the Shop Missy haul. I'm gonna do like the lip products. The last one was super long talking about fragrances, because I don't like to cut those short because I really enjoy doing those. But these are their lip products. Now the packaging, you're not paying for the packaging, so you're not gonna get quality packaging. This is like cheap of the cheap packaging. But we're going to try and see how it is. So these are AOA Studio Soft Lip Tints. I'm going to try the plum one first. But they are cruelty free. So, and I think these were like $1 or something like that. They were like super cheap. And I'm always trying to find the best deal so you guys can save your coin. And that's what you want to live large, right? You can do it on a budget. Hold on. That looks... That's not bad, actually. I hate the packaging. The packaging is terrible. But look at that color. That is good. Let me swatch it. My skin is so torn up. That's the color of it. But it's perfect for me because even on the days like I'm wearing this, I don't necessarily want a really dark lip, but it's... What sound? What sound? Hickey color, bite mark. Hold on. Hi, Chris. You're next, Sermon. You're getting bit. It's not bad. Okay, now next one. That has to come off. Yeah. Which one is this? Strawberry. Hold on. I have no nails on and it hurts to like actually try to open this packaging. It actually hurts bad because I'm going to be complaining on purpose. These are all red lip tints, Rice. They're just all different Damn it. They're all different shades of red. One. It does taste like it. That's not bad. For a tint, that's good. It's this one right here. Okay. So plum, strawberry. Where's the other ones? Motherfucker. Wait. 3. Okay, I got 2 more. Okay, so we're gonna do cherry. Why do people say weird things? I mean, I know I'm one of the weirdest, but like, if you don't know the chat, why are you gonna be stupid? If you're spamming my channel, you're out of here. I don't have time for you. Hold on. Gosh darn it. This one is what? Cherry? Cherry, yeah. See, that's actually tinted. Tastes like cherry too. Childproof scissors, listen, they don't even trust me with those anymore. It's gotten bad. It's gotten bad. But look at how it's nice. It's actually a nice color. I think this is like the reddest one I've got. And then the last one is apricot. This is just like a darker brownish. You would think apricot would be orange, but it's not. We still gotta read romance, you perverts. Hold on. You perverts. Hold on. I can't. Serwin, come open this for me. They don't trust me. This is the one-ply toilet paper. This isn't bad. I think these were like literally 99 cents. Now, the packaging looks like it was 50 cents, but the product looks like if it was in a different packaging. So that's basically what we're paying for with the product is the packaging. That is really pretty. I'm impressed, you guys. Super, super duper impressed. Shop Miss A, you've got a good thing going. Don't ever mess that up. Because, wow. That is like amazing. I'm going to save even this because this would be perfect for my reselling. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, and they package their stuff like in this. So nothing happens to it. How cool is that? But yeah, Shop Miss A, 10 out of 10. Like, I've got nothing bad to say about them. Like, Temu and Shein, you never know what you're going to get. Shop Miss A, it's still on there. The Aqua Nomad, you guys, it's good. That is really good. Okay. So that is it for my Shop Miss A haul. I mean, they need a whole men's line if they don't already. I didn't really look for it, but they definitely, if not already, they need a men's line of like men's skincare and like men's fragrances, and it'd be perfect if they did like aftershave stuff like that. You know, that'd be great. But yeah, 10 out of 10, you guys. The packaging is the only downfall, but like the product you're getting is like line it up with all the expensive brands, designer and niche. Like some of those fragrances are incredibly like, I don't, my nose is my nose though, so, but I feel like this is one of the best sets I've ever got, perfume sets. This Wanderlust perfume set for 4, I think it's like, I don't remember how much I paid. I'll try to link everything. But I mean, for a travel size of one of these, like smaller than one of these, I've been paying $35 for, you know? And is it all made the same? I don't know much about what goes into perfumes, and I know like some ingredients are harder to get. I don't know. I'm not a professional, but when I compare that to some of the expensive ones I bought, like there's really no difference. I've got nothing bad to say about it, because when I smell something, it goes to nostalgic right away. Like memories I've had, and most people are that way with when they smell a fragrance. But yeah, but thank you guys for being here. Please subscribe if you're not already. Thumbs up and hype this video. And whenever I have links and stuff, it doesn't cost you anymore to click on those and shop them, but it does help me out. I do a lot of times, I won't on this one, I don't think, make commission. But yeah, every little bit helps out. And if you watch other influencers, make sure you shop their links too, because that's how we make it in this business. You know, every little bit does get you paid. But yeah, this is outstanding when it comes to products, and I would rather them skimp on packaging and give me the product, and that's exactly what they did, and that's a true company because they're giving you like a really good product, a really really good product. Um, and the lip tint goes for that too. Buttery, just as nice as EOS. Any of the ones I paid like $9 for, dollar, you know. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. And if you have, if you don't catch the live, make sure you go back at the end of the day and see what I've picked up. That's the best way to get your hands on the items I have. But please don't forget to watch these videos when they're edited and they go live. Please don't forget to watch them. Those need just as many views as the lives. That's how YouTube and the algorithm sees it. Like if you're faltering on one, it's gonna kind of falter altogether eventually. So all those thumbs up, all the heart buttons, all that stuff matters. Don't forget that. And I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye. Okay. So what is this? Okay, we're gonna do it this way. One more short haul, and then we're gonna go into Hi guys, welcome back. I have a Bath and Body Works. This is kind of in a Walmart item. These are men's colognes, and I have a men's body wash and one candle holder. So I kind of want to do it all in one video. But this, I kind of want to talk about this first. This is from Walmart, and this is the Old Spice. I've been talking about this a little bit. The pumpkin. I've heard from a lot of other influencers. This is my first time smelling it, but this is like one that even the women like because it's that pumpkin scent that everybody wants. But Old Spice is very affordable, and it's 24/7 fresh, scented pumpkin spice, and you get 16 fluid ounces. Oh my fucking god! Hold on. I don't want to. What? That's like edible. This is really good. I don't know if you guys have smelled the pumpkin. I want to say they have the deodorant in the same thing too. You guys need have you smelled this one, Serwin? This is really good. This is like a 20 out of 10. I would take a shower with a man with this. Serwin, you got it. If you smell it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, she was right. Like, it's that good. It's like playing with pumpkins. No, like not like that. Pumpkin carving and taking a shower and rubbing pumpkin all over each other. I don't know. But this, my friends, it says, "'Tis the season to celebrate the holidays." Holidays. Whether you're splitting firewood in the driveway, licking the spoon as you bake, or knittingly and possibly tiny hats. Did you hear that? Licking the spoon. Is that what we call it now? Flava Dave. Oh my god, Serwin. You guys need to buy this shit out. Like, go and grab all of it from Walmart. My dad used to use Aqua Velva. Oh my God, Bruce. Bruce, you have to have this. You have to have this with your scent. Take a shower with this and wear the, oh my God. I feel completely defeated. That is that good. That is that good. If a female didn't want to use that, what the hell's her problem? You don't need her. Okay. And then I got these for my uncle and my dad because I like to get them scents to try before I get them the bigger size when they go on sale. And that's what I'm going to do for Christmas, by the way. So these were on sale during the men's day. I want to say these were like $6. Okay, so I got the Noir cologne, and these are 0.5 fluid ounces. That's the Noir men's from Bath and Body Works. Hold on. This is good. This is good. Noir. This one might be Serwin, actually. Because this is dark, but like moody. This is your scent, Serwin. Noir. Yeah. And this is your like signature scent. You could wear this anytime. Yeah, because you also like to wear black, right? This is your scent. Oh my God, that is good. I need to find the notes. Hold on. Let me look up the scent notes. Let me pause this. Okay. Noir. Okay. That is really good. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That is against the law. Serwin. Lock him up, Bruce. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the scent notes. But wait for a sale because they do have men's sales, not as much, but I feel like they should have. Actually, they've had two kind of back-to-back lately with the men's stuff. Okay, so the Noir, they have the body spray. They have the 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. They have the ultimate hydration body cream. They even have a gift set. They do have the soap bar too, the bar of soap. And then the cologne, the full size is $49.95. The mini cologne $17.95, which is still worth it. But wait for a sale only because you don't need to buy it full price. It will go on sale. Come on. Okay, so scent notes are smoky vanilla. This is you, Serwin. Smoky vanilla, black cardamom, and a hint of musk. Absolutely, Serwin. I knew I smelled like a smoky vanilla in there. So this is what it says about it. Add an air of mystery with this striking blend of familiar and intriguing scents. Like a night at a masquerade, you'll recognize smoky vanilla, but paired with woodsy black cardamom, it creates its own unforgettable experience. That's that's Serwin's. Yours is noir. That's it. Damn. But it's I don't smell the musk in it. I mean, I do, but it's the smoky vanilla that really, and the cardamom. The cardamom is the spice note. Oh my god. Yeah, this. And I get bad migraines. None of these have ever given me a migraine, which is crazy. This is good. This is Serwin scent from now on. Okay, and I got the mahogany and teak wood, or it's just called mahogany teak wood. They all just smell so good. I don't. And if it felt like one of those natural, just whatever men's cologne, I wouldn't react that way because there's really nothing to react to when it's just the typical cologne. Um, these have something added to them, at least to me. And by the way, I do not make any commission off the links from here. They don't have like an affiliate program. So, like, I would have no reason to lie to you. But they actually have the candle in this as well. And the PocketBac hand sanitizer, the body cream, the hand soap, and it's all in this really nice black with the gold on it. So it's really nice set to have. And they even have the wallflower fragrance. And they have the single wick, they have the car fragrance refill, the 3-in-1 face and body wash, body spray, the counter spray. They even have a cleaning spray. Oh my god, I'd be so horny. Just fucking cleaning. And they have the room spray. Oh my god. Travel size cologne mist. They have that as well. And then they have the hanging fragrance diffuser, like the card type. And then the regular cologne is $49.95. And then they have the shea butter cleansing bar with the same scent. They have laundry detergent. What? You guys, please. And they have the dryer sheets. This is one of their older scents. And they have the dishwasher. What? Oh my god. They have the deodorant gift set. They even have the mini body cream in this one. And then they have the gift set. So yeah, you guys, just get all the things. You want a woman to clean your house? Hand her that cleaning spray. Like, if you handed me that cleaning spray, we'd be back in the bedroom. Ain't no cleaning gonna be done. But if your house smells like that, you're gonna be doing the hibbity dibbity on every counter, every floor, every piece of laundry. If you like, that scent is good. Oh, let me give you the scent notes of the mahogany teak wood. I think I pretty much already did. It's mahogany and teak wood, but sometimes they'll throw an extra one in there. Hold on. It is, okay, frosted lavender, dark oak, Enriched mahogany. Yeah. There's no right way to put that. You're going to be very fuckable with either one of those. And it is what it is. Okay. And then, this is a resale item, but I did get this fortune telling. I've showed this to you guys. It does not have batteries in it right now. I have to put batteries in it. And I'm not going to do that for selling anyway. Why would I do that? But yeah, it lights up. I've shown you guys this in store before, but it's a candle holder, a fortune telling one. It's pretty neat. And it has like this back. It's pretty nice. And there's a lot of detail to these, but yeah, they're neat. And so Michael's, I don't know if you guys remember on that live, Michael's had the fortune telling, like, carnival type Halloween thing. They had like the magician that cuts the lady in half or whatever, you know, that thing. They had some really cool, and then they had like a speakeasy Halloween kind of thing for men. I think it's more for men because it looked like it would go in like a man cave or something like that. What? But yeah, Bath and Body Works, they have some great scents. Don't forget about them. I feel like there are a lot of good men's scents, but get them for an affordable price. And I'm going to tell you the good ones. Even if they're at Dollar Tree, I'm going to tell you which ones smell good or which ones to not. I feel like the Sauvage, the Johnny Depp, I would never pay that for it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it smells expensive. I really don't. I think a lot of the labeled, designer labeled, are bullshit. That's just because I've smelled so many cheap, expensive, Middle Eastern, and you can get some really, 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 really good inexpensive ones that will pair up to a $400, $500 one. You don't need to spend that kind of money unless some people really want to. If you want to spend your money that way, go ahead. But, you know, save a buck. Save a lot of bucks. Save a lot of butts. But anyway, thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate you so very much. Yeah, they're both really good. I just don't know which. I like them both for different reasons. They're very different. The Noir, I like that smoky vanilla so much. That's Serwin. That's his scent. But they're just good. And I like the bottles of these. These are good. You can travel with them. And, you know, I always say get the travel first. And when you run out of it, if you run out of it, then you go for the bigger one. But don't just jump and get the big one. It's not necessary unless you're going to use it. You know what I mean? Because you're getting a lot of product. But if you're going to use it all the time, yeah, it'd be worth your while. But, you know, if you're like me and like to smell different all the time, if they had travel sizes in all the ones I have, I would have absolutely done that. But my brain is fried after all that. No, we have to read romance. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you very, very much. Thumbs up this video. Give it a hype. If you're not subscribed, please do. Definitely hit your bell notification so you're aware of when I go live. And definitely check out my lives at the end of the day to see what I picked up. Those unfortunately were on sale over the weekend and I just picked them up, or I would have had them on there, but sometimes it takes time. It's been a crazy busy week this week already. It's only Monday, so. But anyway, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you soon. Love y'all. Bye. Okay. Now it's time to read. That's not what I was talking about. Oh, I went darker today a little bit. But yet, I did not put my eyeliner on. I thought I did. I guess I forgot to, but it's okay. But Serwin, I found yours. Yeah, Noir. That's yours. I feel good about that now. I found you a scent. Now we gotta find one for Jeff. Jeff is next. He's a crazy mofo. Okay, let me get the book. You guys, that's just... But Serwin, you missed it. So this is like from Dollar Tree, but it tastes like pumpkin pie. Like, oh yeah. Huh. It is. I could almost eat it. Might as well. And it smells like it too. So if someone's standing near you, they're like, was she eating apple pie or pumpkin pie? Yes. Yes, she was. Hold on, let me get the book. Please don't turn the light off again. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Ouch, what was I sitting on? A water bottle? It just went up my ass, basically. Come on, get your act together, woman. This looks piled up mess. I can organize it later. Oh, my boob itches. It's from all that boob sweat. Okay. Come on, be more professional. Okay. No, still see it. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here to continue Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This is just such a good, warm, tingly type feeling. Like, it's more than that. More than warm and tingly, it's like being tickled and tingly. I mean, but it's so good. It's so good. And we are like halfway through, you guys. So we left off on chapter 23, Tabitha, page 196. I fumble the rose hip between my fingers when I hear Milo's sugary voice behind me. Tell me a story, he says to Rice. With a day off from the restaurant, I told Rice that Milo and I were going to pick rose hips for my winter tea blend. To my surprise, he hit me with the most earnest puppy dog eyes in the world and asked, "Can I come?" And I'm not a total monster, so of course I said yes. I thought the fresh mountain air and using Milo as a buffer would help ease the tension. Things have been friendly but awkward after Rice told me he planned to be faithful, even though our marriage is fake. But when his timber responds to my nephew with, "Are we doing another one about the prince named Milo?" I know the buffer is fucking useless. This man is too much for me. "Yes," Milo replies, his voice bursting with energy. "With dinosaurs and excavators." My lips twitch as his tongue ties around excavator. That one bedtime book has got him calling construction vehicles by their proper names. "Okay," Rice says simply, and I can't help but peek back over my shoulder at them. An old sleeping bag is unzipped and folded out flat on the grass, plaid side facing up. Rice lies stretched out on his back, one hand propped behind his head, the other ruffling Milo's hair as he sits beside him. They both have rosy cheeks thanks to the chilly air, but warm coats and a thermos of tea have kept us comfortable for the last hour or so. A huge yawn stretches Milo's pink lips, and I glance down at my watch. It's nap o'clock, and Rice must realize it too, because he quickly adds, "Why don't you lie back and listen? We can look at the clouds." I glance up at the perfectly blue sky, complete with big fluffy clouds floating on a leisurely course. When I look back over, I blink away the sting in my eyes as I watch my nephew curl up in the crook of the big man's arm without hesitation. It makes me wonder if they've done this together before. I turn back to the shrub before me, feeling the most confounding mixture of bliss and heartache. Their wholesome and sweet moment makes me wish Erica were here to see it. I think she'd love this. Though it's not lost on me that if Erica were here, I wouldn't be. I'd be an interloper. My stomach plummets when I realize it, and then guilt lashes at me for enjoying this moment at all. A moment that should have been hers. Maybe she wouldn't like this. Maybe it's just me who loves this. My quiet spot on the quiet side of the mountain, with Milo and, well, my husband. It's right as Rice speaks that I realize the only other person I've ever brought here is Milo. We go up the old logging road and through a gate on Crazy Clyde's land. I drop him off tea in exchange for access to this valley. And then Milo and I spend leisurely afternoons picnicking, looking for bugs, and tending to the wild roses. And on the mornings when I can't get the noise of the kitchen out of my head, I'll come here and read. But today I brought Rice, and I didn't think twice about it. I get lost in thought, picking the red fruit and placing it in the bucket wedged beneath my arm. And I listen to Rice's story, punctuated by Milo's excited giggles and impressed oohs and ahs. It's a grand adventure about a small prince who looks identical to Milo. He uses his excavator to go digging for fossils, but what he finds is a portal to another universe where dinosaurs still exist, and he faces many perils. I wonder the same things I do when Milo watches Paw Patrol. How the hell does a child own and operate an excavator? And where the fuck are his parents? Eventually, the tips of my fingers feel numb, and I turn to peek back at the boys. Milo has stopped interjecting his ideas for the story because he's passed out. He clings to Rice like a little barnacle on a rock while the bright sun shines down on them. Bucket in hand, I pad over to the blanket to get a closer look. Rice is still talking, staring up at the sky and saying something about a Dilophosaurus as his thumb strokes over Milo's shoulder. "What?"
Hey, Les, I got a gentleman at the door wanting to know if you want to get ready your barbecue grill.
"No."
I can't hear.
"No."
No?
"No."
No.
He doesn't stop, even when his eyes meet mine. I nod in Milo's direction and hold a palm up to my cheek, miming sleep. Rice stops talking and lifts his head to peer down at the little boy. And it's the way he smiles at him, the way his eyes soften, that makes my heart skip a beat. He doesn't look at him in a way that people who like children look at any old kid that runs past. He looks at him with pure adoration, with a tinge of pride. Rice looks at Milo like he's as good as his. I move on instinct without even thinking. The bucket gets left on the grass as I tiptoe to the edge of the blanket. There's no room beside Milo, which means the only spot for me is on the other side of Rice. My tongue darts out over my lips as I consider what I'm about to do. Then I drop to my knees before I can talk myself out of it. I crawl up to the top and roll over onto my back, staring up at the fluffy clouds. I can feel Rice watching me, and his body has gone eerily still. He definitely did not expect me to march up and take the spot beside him, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to be part of the moment in a bone-deep way that I can't even begin to explain. The weight of his attention almost makes me squirm. So, I diffuse all that pressure with my signature sarcasm when I whisper, "Keep going. I'm dying to hear if Prince Milo defeats the Dilophosaurus." Actually, no. Tell me one about Princess Tabby. The ground rumbles with the baritone of his responding chuckle, the vibration of it rolling over my skin and hitting all the most delicious places. Then his arm moves. He lifts it over my head, accidentally bumping me. So I elevate my head and shift, trying to give him space to stretch his arm out. And in the awkward jumble, I somehow end up with my head resting on his bicep. Wordlessly, he pulls me closer, and I let him. Neither of us addresses the intimacy of me using his bicep as a pillow. Instead, he just carries on in a quiet voice, like nothing is out of the ordinary about this at all. Let's be real. She be Queen Tabby, who rules the kitchen with an iron fist. I press my lips together, and King Rice, who dresses up in spandex, and I don't wear spandex. I wish. What? You should. Those little manties can be part of your new branding. Trunks, Tabitha. They call them trunks. I sigh dramatically. Weak. That just doesn't have the same ring to it. Another amused rumble leads us into a pregnant silence. And then I blurt out the thing that has been weighing on me ever since I found out what he does for a living yesterday. I'm sorry I ruined your life. He sighs and his head turns in my direction. You didn't ruin my life. I let my cheek fall against the crook of his arm as I meet his gaze. It feels a little bit like I did. You just seem like such an asshole. And I love him so much, you know? I couldn't lose him too. But once I don't know, in a better place, he could go to Florida with you. No. My eyes widen. No? He belongs here with you. I wrinkle my nose to stem the stinging in my eyes. But what about you? It seems like he belongs with you. He turns back to face the sky now, leaving me to soak in his profile. The strong nose, the heavy brow, a little scar up by his hairline that I never noticed before. I soak him in for several seconds until he breaks the silence with, I was orphaned too, actually. Milo and I have that in common. Rice, I breathe his name. I'm so sorry. Any words beyond the most basic fail me as my logic rides each wave of understanding. They lap at me one by one. The way he swooped in instantly, the way he's shown up for Milo, even when I made it miserable for him, the way he's upended his life for this little boy, that he didn't have anyone to invite to the wedding. God. He shrugs a shoulder. It's okay. I'm 35. I've come to terms with it. 35? I feel like you just added old jokes to your plan of attack. Did you read the marriage license? Clearly not. Fuck my life. I must seem like a colossal idiot to this man. I think I blacked out. I palm my forehead. My throat is thick with emotion. But my brain? My brain is fogged with embarrassment. I've been towing the line of flirting with a man who's only here for Milo. He flies back and forth for Milo. He married me for Milo. I'm sure he likes me in his own way, but he loves Milo. And everything he's done for him has come from a place of knowing what it's like to live this story. My hand slips down over my eyes as I take a few deep breaths. Tabitha, relax. You're 28. I'm not that much older. That's not why I'm hiding. My His fingers wrap around my wrist and pull my hand away from my face. You're not hiding. Even if you can't see me, I can still see you. Amusement laces his typically menacing tone as he pulls my hand to his chest, leaving it covered with his own. No, but you seriously have to hate me. You're like Saint Rice, and all I've done is take care of your nephew, go to bat for him, fight for him with a level of ferocity that makes me wish I'd had someone like you on my team when I was a child. All the air leaves my lungs with a choked umph. I never knew my parents. What I know is that my mom had me as a teenager and gave me up at the hospital. A couple adopted me immediately, but shortly after my second birthday, they decided parenting was too hard. By Milo's age, I was in foster care. The words flow from him so easily, and I hang on to every single one. This man I know almost nothing about, partly because he hasn't shared, but also because I haven't asked, is taking me on a walk down memory lane, and I am fully invested. I want to know so much more about Rice Dupree, smuggler of toddlers, master storyteller, professional panty twister, and WPW superstar. The longest I ever stayed in one place was a few years. I blink rapidly, envisioning him. I imagine Rice like Milo. Same chubby, rosy cheeks, but with big, dark eyes. What I can't imagine is giving him away, turning him over to a system where he'd never have any stability. How do you know all this? My file. I hum, turmoil bubbling inside me. No wonder he has worried about Milo ending up there too. So you grew up in foster care the entire time? You couldn't stay in one place? He shrugs. The gesture is casual, but I don't miss the way his Adam's apple bobs in his throat as he swallows. I got big. I ate a lot. I don't know. I don't remember what I was like as a small child or any of the families I was with at that time. But I ended up scrappy at school, surely at home, and just not very lovable, I guess. A battering ram to my chest. That's how those words feel. I glance at Milo, who has his body pressed safely against Rice's opposite side. Rice is giving him all the security no one afforded him as a child. God, I just want to crawl on top of him and hug him, squeeze him tight like I do Milo when he's sad. I settle for splaying my fingers and pressing my hand against his heart. Then I try his move on for size, letting my thumb rub lazy circles against his jacket. My shoulders feel tight for a moment, as though bracing for him to shake me off or give me a dismissive eye roll and tell me he doesn't need any coddling. But he just sighs. Was it bad? I pry a little further, not sure if I want to know the answer. Not all bad, mostly just unstable. I got juggled around a fair amount, which was tiring. Constantly navigating new household dynamics as a teenager was not ideal. It got better when I found wrestling at a small gym. Had to lie about my age to train, but at my size, it wasn't a hard sell. The only bad part about it was that working out so much made me hungry all the fucking time. Pretty sure all my first paychecks went straight to food, which I'd hide in my room so that none of the other kids could come and swipe it. He chuckles over the last few words, but I don't. I think back to the night I heard his stomach growling in the cabinera I whipped up for him. Part of what I love about being a chef is feeding people. Providing nourishment is my way of showing I care. I love cooking for Erica. She always ate with such gusto. Watching Milo lick his fingers clean after my from scratch mac and cheese feels like winning Olympic gold for me. And seeing my friends laughing, talking, and savoring a meal made from my recipes at our wedding is a memory I will cherish forever. It's with those images in my head that I promised myself to never let Rice go hungry again. I'm glad you told me. Milo is lucky to have you in his life. I hear him swallow and see him nod from the corner of my eye. Something tells me he doesn't open up often and is realizing how much he let out in his valiant attempt to make me feel better. Now it feels like my opportunity to return the favor. With one hand still holding him, I point up to the sky. That cloud looks like Cleopatra. Rice groans, but I detect humor in the sound. And if you squint, that one looks like you petting her. Weird, because I would never pet her. I snort. Liar. Plus, that strip of cloud is way too long to be my arm. It looks all stretched out. You're right. Maybe that's Terrence petting Cleopatra. His head snaps to the side and our gazes collide. Who? Stretch from bowling. Violence flashes in Rice's eyes and it makes my stomach flip. That he goes from soft to feral so effortlessly shouldn't be this exciting for me. But here I am, lusting. Like the fucking mess I am. If that guy pets my cat, I'll tie a knot in his scrawny arm to match the one in his neck. I grin. Did you just say your cat? Now I get an eye roll and a small head shake. Whatever. Are you jealous? I tease. No. I raise a scrutinizing eyebrow at him as Milo stirs on his opposite side, arm reaching over Rice's chest. He doesn't look at me when the next words leave his lips, but they still send my stomach flipping again, all the same. But now you know, I could tie a knot in his neck, and if he talks to you like that again, I will. We fall into silence, staring at the sky above us. Minutes later, he breaks it with, that one looks like Erica, the plant. Ooh, Milo's sleepy voice chimes in unexpectedly. Hi, Mama. I smile even though it hurts. It's nice to think that we can see Erica anywhere we choose to look. We pick out shapes in the clouds for I don't know how long. And when we go home that afternoon, I get busy cooking the boys what Rice declares is one of the best meals he's ever eaten. And I make way too much, just in case he's hungry again later. Well, he's going to be hungry again later in the kitchen. Never mind. Never mind. Chapter 24, Tabitha. Hold on, let me have it. JJ's back. I'm still salivating. Hold on. Grocery shopping. It's our first mundane outing as a newly married couple. It should feel low pressure, but instead, I feel like everyone in the store is staring at us as we approach the front doors. Word about Erica's death has officially spread. The Whisper Network in a small town is both fierce and effective, which means news of our nuptials has also spread. Especially because my parents paid for the announcement to be in the Rose Hill Gazette. They told me about it this morning and I'd cringed, but they'd been so happy that I'd done my best to play along at being flattered by the attention. Rice had sat in the chair across from me with a knowing smirk on his face that made me want to either kick him or pounce on him. I start out of the memory when his big warm palm lands on my lower back, ushering me into the grocery store ahead of him. Peeking back at him, I see Milo up on his shoulders, bouncing happily with a plastic dinosaur clenched tight in one hand. Giddy up, Ree! Rice's lip twitch. Not in the story, buddy. After. Undeterred, Milo kicks his legs, the ones that end up gripped in both of Rice's hands. Go neigh, like a pony, Ree. Rice groans and shakes his head, but it's good-natured. Not right now. Milo's face scrunches, red splotches forming on his cheeks as his fingers curl into fists before he lets out a shrill, right now! A heavy sigh rushes from my lungs. Fucking three-natures, man. Hearing no is currently one of his least favorite pastimes. I can see the tantrum coming from a mile away. It's the change in his voice, the tension in his tiny limbs. I start to turn, ready to intercept. But Rice cuts Milo off, his voice firm but calm as he removes him from his shoulders and crouches down in front of him, coming eye to eye with the little boy. Milo, we're at a grocery store. We need to help Tabby choose food for the week. This isn't the time or place for that game. And honestly, if you talk to me like that, I won't want to play at all. I blink. I don't know why I'm surprised by the way Rice handles him, but I am. Milo's little lips work even as his eyes go glassy. With crossed arms, he tips his nose up and looks away, guilt and pride wearing on his face. After, he finally slides his eyes back, one brow quirking at Rice. I almost giggle. Erica used to do that too, that exact thing with her eyebrow. Rice nods. If you can shop with us and be polite, then we'll talk. Think you can do that? Milo straightens as though physically rising to the challenge. Then he nods once firmly, and in that motion, I see Rice. It's strange to see, and even more strange to think about. This man I barely know really has had an impact on my nephew. Such a profound one that I can pick pieces of him out now that I know what to look for. Rice nods back and then takes him by the hand, marching past me with a wink that makes me a little weak in the knees. I watch as Rice pulls out a cart and lifts Milo into the seat. Then he turns back to me with an effortless, "You coming, baby?" That makes my cheeks feel warm. And based on the way his eyes trail over my face, I don't think he misses it. With a thick swallow, I pull myself together and forge ahead into the store while trying not to overthink the show we have to put on for the gazes that linger on us. We start out in the meat section, and I watch in awe as Rice basically cleans the place out of all their chicken breast. Breast, huh? I joke as he piles them into the cart. I do the same thing. My husband's a breast man. He rolls his eyes, but then they land on me, hot and dark below the heavy slashes of his brow. They trail slowly, intentionally down over my throat and straight to my chest. "Yep, they're my favorite," is all he says before turning away and pushing the cart along. With hotter cheeks than I had before, I hustle after him. I'm grateful for the way Milo chatters away about which snacks he wants so I don't have to make small talk with my husband. I don't know why I'm all bumbling and nervous around him. I just know the talk we had, followed by an afternoon nap in the sun, feels like it changed something between us. Like we shared pieces of ourselves and know each other a little better. In fact, I find myself questioning a lot of the things I know about Rice. I find myself wondering if there's more to the story about Rice that Erica may have conveniently left out. Most of all, I find myself questioning if Rice could possibly be as bad as I made him out to be in my head. It's starting to seem unlikely, which leaves me feeling adrift. But reality comes slamming back when Rice puts his hand on my back again. I try and fail to cover the shiver that races down my spine when he touches me. This is all for show, I remind myself as I glance around. It's pretend. "Are you cold?" Rice's voice is like gravel, the feel of his breath against the shell of my ear, a distracting tease as he leans in closer. "A little," I lie, which backfires when he tucks me against his side, draping one heavily corded arm around my neck. He drops a chaste kiss against my hair and continues sauntering through the grocery store like this is the most natural thing in the world. Me? My heart is racing like I've just run a marathon, which is bizarre because I fucking hate running and would never. Before I know it, our cart is full and we're in line at the checkout. I feel like I just snuggled against Rice in a blissed out daze for 20 minutes. I'm not even sure if all the food we got makes sense, but I get creative and make it work. Milo is in his own world playing with his dinosaur as I stare out the magazines at the checkout. My eyes catch on one in particular that makes me smile. Skylar's happy face staring back at me with a shiny golden award in her hand. That's when I feel Rice's body tense and turn next to mine. His fingers dig into my hip and pressure coils in my pelvis before I even realize what's going on. When I look up, Rice is glaring at the man one line over, too tall, or as the guys have taken to calling him, Stretch. My lips twitch. That spin on his chosen nickname probably drives Terrence fucking nuts. I don't know what his deal is, only that he's been a raging dickhead to me ever since I broke up with him as a teenager. And that only makes me want to needle him more. "Ah, Terry, fancy meeting you here," I say. Not missing the sneer he shoots Rice's way. The condescending look he gives my husband gets my back up. But Rice doesn't take the bait. Instead, he gives him a show of perfect white teeth as he scrubs his left hand over his beard and lets his eyes trail over the other man like he's yesterday's trash. Right, Stretch. I forgot about you. The dig is clear, but Terrence seems the most fixated on the flash of gold on Rice's finger. His eyes move down to my left hand, which boasts a matching ring. He scuffs. Really? I thought you'd remember losing to my team all the time. Rice laughs. It comes out deep and makes my broad shoulders shake. Oh, nah. Hard to think about much bowling when we've been busy celebrating the wedding. The wedding, you know? He does that thing where he pops his tongue into his cheek. It's all sass and his eyes are all taunt. Then he turns his gaze down to me. Isn't that right, baby? I swallow and tip my chin up toward him with a subtle nod, feeling the weight of so many eyes on us. The way Rice is grinning down at me makes my heart pitter-patter in my chest. His free hand cups my jaw, thumb stroking my cheek, and my heartbeat leaps there, right beneath his touch. I don't answer, but I swear he just knows. A satisfied rumble vibrates in his chest as our eyes clash. Yeah, that is right, he murmurs before dropping his head and kissing me, right here in the grocery store. I suck in a shocked gasp at his lips as his lips turn hungry. His tongue sweeps in, a sultry tease that has my body bowing into his eagerly, and does nothing but leave me wanting more. A breathy whimper rushes from me as he pulls away, still staring at my mouth as he bites down on his bottom lip. Anyway, it's always my pleasure, Terrence. See you around. He doesn't look away from me as he addresses a guy who hasn't mattered in over a decade. His show of unnecessary territorialism leaves me scrambling, wondering why we needed to fake it right here and now. I watch in a daze as Rice manages the checkout, eyes widening when he tosses 2 copies of the Rose Hill last minute. Why do you want 2 copies of that? I ask in confusion, still reeling from the kiss. Rice's fingers tangle absently in my hair and give a gentle tug. Obviously, we have to keep a copy of our marriage announcement for the wedding album, he says, like it's the simplest thing in the world. And he taps his card on the reader, a smug smile on his face while he leaves me hanging, watching, wondering what the hell he was about to say. Once the machine beeps its approval, I get my answer. Rice turns and tosses 1 paper over the magazine rack, landing it smack dab in front of Terrence, drawing the man's attention once more. And I thought our good pal Stretch might like a copy for his scrapbook, too. Terrence's slender face turns beet red before our eyes, which only makes Rice grin wider. My lips press together to keep from laughing, only offering the other man a nod as I depart with Rice's arm slung over me protectively. That was so fucking petty, I whisper to him. But all I get back as we hit the outdoors is a firm squeeze and a gravely, I don't know what you're talking about. It's bullshit, but he clearly doesn't want to talk about it. And before I can press him any further, he's reaching into the cart for Milo. You rocked that shopping trip, little man. It's officially pony ride time. His hands wrap around Milo's ribcage as he tosses him up onto his shoulders, eliciting a joyous giggle from the little boy. Giddy up, Ree, he squeals, circling a free hand around his head. And Rice does. He gallops through the parking lot in a way that is entirely out of character, and Milo hoots and hollers with glee. This big stoic man we got stuck with, who is constantly tied up tight, goes all soft and gooey for the little boy on his shoulders right before my eyes. It makes my heart squeeze so hard that it takes my breath away. But more than that, it makes me feel like we're really fucking lucky to be stuck with Rice. We're going to end there on chapter 25, Rice, page 215. I have a feeling it's about to get hot because they're about to do it. They're about to do it. I don't even know. It hurts. But this is a good book. It's about to get even better. But you might not want to miss tomorrow's reading. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. They're about to do it. I just know it. And do it. No, hold on. But for real, they're about to do it. Let me check real quick. Well, maybe not. When are they going to do it? My skin sizzles as he explores. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It maybe not tomorrow, but the next day. But what? What? I can't wait. No, it's gonna be good. But thank you guys for being here. This is awesome. I can't believe we only have one more. And then we're, like I said a million times, we're reading 50 Shades of Grey. What? How am I gonna how am I gonna get through that one? I don't know. But I gotta grow up. Put my big girl panties on and I don't know. I'm tired. I'm overstimulated and I'm tired, and that can be a dangerous thing. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I've enjoyed it so much. By far, like, I don't think any romance author is going to be able to surpass her if she would only do some vampire books. But we are going to be reading the True Blood series as well. We're going to read the first one and see how we feel about it, because I haven't even seen much of the show. But we're going to read the first one, and if it continues to get better, then I might read a second and third. But I don't really want to do that all in October, because I want to read a couple different authors. Maybe just read the first True Blood and then read an author like no one's really heard of. But I do really like the vampire. I want to focus on vampires in October. They're gonna do it. Okay. But thank you guys. If you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Definitely subscribe. Become part of the tribe. Hit your bell notification. Try to join us for a live. And it's really funny. That's what keeps me going, is the live. I could not read without the live anymore. There's just no way. It'd be boring. But anyway, yeah. Watch the live at the end of the day. Absolutely thumbs up this video and hype it. And if you have any suggestions for vampire, not just smut, but like erotic smut, like smut is erotic, but I mean like good storyline, like actually a plot behind it, not just vampire sex, which I could read all day long. But I need a plot. I need a storyline. I need problems. I need the problems being solved with sexual. Never mind. If you have any suggestions, put them down below, and put down all your heart emojis, all the heart, all the flowers, all the things in the comments below. But I will see you guys tomorrow for more. Love y'all. Bye. You guys, yay. Like, just reading just makes me. All those scents. I'm like, as tired as I am, I'm in a good mood now, which is good. I needed that for sure. Yeah. Mm. Let me see. Hmm? How? Yay! I sold 3 more items, you guys. This must be the time everybody purchases things. Yay! That's awesome. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta get off here. I gotta go start dinner. I don't know what we're having. We'll figure it out and clean up this mess, get some orders packed, and tomorrow morning. Oh, tomorrow morning, JB has his appointment, so it'll be later that I'll be on. I won't be on at 9. Probably more like 11 ish. So yeah, I won't be able to be on first thing, but I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. Love you all. Have a great night. Monday's almost over. Yay. New day tomorrow. Bye, guys.